Rehearsal room, day. Students drift in and out, scripts rustling, chairs scraping lightly across the floor. Elara stands near the table, flipping through her pages, pretending to read more than she actually is. Across the room, Skyler finishes a conversation, then walks over, stopping at a comfortable distance. "Looks like we survived the announcements," she says lightly. Elara glances up, unsure if she should respond formally or casually. "Seems like it." A small pause. Not awkward, just new. Skyler lifts her script slightly. "First rehearsal nerves?" Elara shakes her head, just trying to understand the character. Skyler smiles, not teasing. "Good start. Rowan's still confusing me too." That honesty catches Elara off guard. The coordinator calls everyone to gather. Skyler steps back, giving Elara space rather than lingering. "See you in the scene," she says simply and moves away. Elara watches her go for a second, thoughtful, not guarded. Then she looks down at her script again, this time actually reading. Students arrange themselves loosely in a half circle while the coordinator checks the schedule. "Let's start with Rowan's entrance," he says, scanning the list. "Skyler, whenever you're ready." Skyler steps forward without hesitation, script lowered but still in hand. The room quiets just a little. She takes a breath, not dramatic, just grounding herself. Then, "Morning." The line lands naturally, like she said it 100 times before, not performed. Elara looks up. Skyler continues, voice easy, movements unforced, reacting to the reader opposite her instead of reciting lines. A small pause, a faint smile, a shift of weight that feels instinctive. It's subtle, but the scene suddenly feels real. Someone near Elara stops flipping pages. The coordinator stops writing notes. Elara lowers her script slightly, watching more closely now. This isn't chaotic energy. This is controlled, focused. Skyler finishes the exchange and steps back, immediately relaxed again, as if she's just been talking normally. A few students murmur in appreciation. Elara doesn't speak, but something in her expression has changed. Curiosity, replacing assumption. She looks down at her script again, this time imagining the scene instead of analyzing it. The coordinator looks up from the schedule. "Let's try Rowan and Iris together." A small shift moves through the room. Skyler steps forward easily. Elara hesitates only a second before joining her. They stand facing each other, scripts in hand. Not close, not distant, just placed. "Whenever you're ready," the coordinator says. Elara starts, voice controlled, careful. "Morning." Skyler responds instantly, warm and natural. "Morning." The exchange settles into rhythm faster than Elara expects. Skyler doesn't overpower the scene. She listens, adjusts, leaves space. It makes Elara relax without realizing it. By the second line, Elara stops sounding like she's reading. By the third, she's responding. The room grows quiet around them. When the scene ends, the coordinator nods once. "Good. That felt real." Skyler smiles lightly and steps back. "See? We survived." Elara almost smiles. Almost. But she doesn't step away as quickly as before. For the first time, working with Skyler doesn't feel like something to endure. It feels possible. The group takes a short break. Some students scroll through their phones. Others rehearse lines quietly in corners. Elara sits at the long table, reviewing her script, trying to focus. Across the room, Skyler is sitting on the floor with one of the junior cast members, who looks visibly nervous. "You're not bad," Skyler says gently. "You're just thinking too much." The junior actor frowns. "I keep messing up." "Messing up means you're trying," Skyler replies. "Try it once without trying to impress anyone. Just say it like you mean it." She demonstrates the line. Simple, grounded, not dramatic. The junior actor tries again. Better. Skyler grins. "See? That's it." Elara watches from a distance. No audience. No performance. No attention-seeking. Just patience. A moment later, someone nearby jokes loudly about how romance scenes are always unrealistic anyway. Skyler leans back on her hands, casual. "Maybe," she says. I just think people expect love to be permanent. That's where they get disappointed. A few people hum in agreement. I think moments matter more, she adds. Not forever. Just real. The conversation shifts to something else. But Elara doesn't move. She studies Skyler quietly. Not reckless. Not shallow. Thoughtful. Elara looks down at her script again, but this time, she's not rereading lines. She's reconsidering the person delivering them. Across the room, Skyler laughs at something else. Easy and bright. Elara watches for a second longer than necessary. Her judgment isn't gone, but it's no longer solid. Chairs scrape back into place as the break ends. The coordinator claps once. Let's run Rowan and Iris again from the midpoint. Skyler steps into position without hesitation, already scanning the page. Elara joins her a moment later. There's a small pause before they begin, not awkward, just aware. Skyler glances at her, softer this time. Ready. Elara nods.
They start.
The scene unfolds more smoothly than before. Lines land where they should. Pauses feel shared instead of forced. At one point, Elara misses a cue by half a second. Skyler doesn't correct her. She simply adjusts the next line so the rhythm stays intact. No attention drawn to it. Just support. The scene continues. For the first time, Elara isn't focused on doing it right. She's focused on responding. When the coordinator calls, "Hold there," the room relaxes again. Skyler steps back with a small grin. That one felt better. Elara exhales quietly, surprised to realize she agrees. She doesn't say it out loud, but she doesn't step away either. The distance between them feels slightly smaller now, not dramatic, just noticeable. The session winds down. Scripts close, bags zip, conversations scatter. Elara gathers her pages slowly, still replaying the last scene in her head. Skyler drops into the chair beside her, without ceremony. "You have that thing," Skyler says casually. Elara looks up. "What thing?" "That quiet reacting thing," Skyler explains. "Most people try to show emotion. You just let it happen." Elara blinks, unsure how to respond. "I mean it as a compliment," Skyler adds quickly, smiling. "Makes my job easier." A small pause. Elara nods once. "Your timing helped." Skyler grins. "Great, we're mutually useful." Elara almost smiles at that. Almost. Someone calls Skyler from across the room. She stands, slinging her bag over her shoulder. "Tomorrow we try the full scene with costume," she says. "Don't disappear on me." She says it lightly, already walking away. Elara watches her go for a second. Not uneasy, not guarded, just thinking. She slips her script into her folder and follows the others out. Students spill out in small groups, the day's energy slowly dissolving into casual chatter. Elara steps outside, adjusting the strap of her bag, ready to leave quietly. A burst of laughter catches her attention. Skyler stands a few steps away with two classmates, animatedly retelling something, hands moving as she talks. "And then the cup just tipped like it had given up on life," Skyler says, laughing. The others laugh with her. Not at her, with her. Elara watches, unnoticed. There's no performance now. No character. Just Skyler, easy, open, unguarded. One of the classmates waves goodbye and heads off. Skyler turns, almost colliding with Elara still standing there. "Oh," Skyler says, surprised. "You're still here." Elara nods. "Just leaving." Skyler gestures toward the road. "Same direction?" A small pause. Elara hesitates, then nods once. They start walking side by side. Not talking at first. Not awkward either. Just adjusting to the quiet company. After a few steps, Skyler glances at her. "You are good today," she says simply. Elara looks ahead, processing that. "Thanks," she replies. A beat passes. This time, the silence feels shared. Evening. The road is quieter here. Fewer people. Elara and Skyler stop near the bus stop sign. Skyler shifts her bag on her shoulder. "My bus usually takes forever," she says lightly. Elara almost smiles. "Mine too." A small pause settles between them. Not tense, just new. Skyler glances sideways. You don't talk much, she says, not accusing, just curious. Elara considers that. I talk when I know what to say. Skyler nods like that makes complete sense. Fair. Another quiet beat. A bus approaches in the distance. Skyler looks at it, then back at Elara. For what it's worth, she says casually. I'm glad we got paired. Elara didn't expect that. She doesn't answer immediately. The bus pulls up with a soft hiss. Skyler steps back slightly to let her board first. Elara pauses at the door, then looks back. For what it's worth, she says quietly. Me too. Skyler smiles, not big, not teasing, just real. Elara boards. As the bus pulls away, she looks out the window. Skyler stands there, hands in her pockets, watching the bus leave. Elara doesn't look away right away. For the first time, she isn't thinking about avoiding Skyler. She's thinking about tomorrow. The quiet hum of the city leaks faintly through the window. Elara sits at her desk, the desk lamp casting a soft circle of light over the open script. For a moment, she just stares at the page. But she isn't reading. Her mind drifts back to earlier. Skyler standing at the bus stop. For what it's worth, I'm glad we got paired. Elara exhales slowly. She flips a page, though her eyes barely follow the lines. Another memory surfaces. Skyler calmly adjusting the scene when Elara's missed her cue, not pointing it out, not making it obvious, just quietly fixing the rhythm so the scene could continue. Then another. Skyler crouched on the rehearsal room floor earlier, patiently helping the nervous junior actor repeat a line. You're just thinking too much. Try saying it like you mean it. Elara's fingers rest on the edge of the script. And then, Elara leans back slightly in her chair. A quiet realization settles in. Maybe she judged Skyler too quickly. A small wave of guilt follows the thought. She glances down at the script again. For the first time tonight, her eyes actually focus on the page. But Rowan's lines blur slightly. Because now, when she imagines the scene, she can't help picturing Skyler saying them. Elara closes the script gently. Her thoughts linger somewhere between curiosity and something she can't quite name yet. Rehearsal room. Next day. Morning light spills through the tall windows of the rehearsal room. Students drift in slowly, dropping bags onto chairs and flipping through their scripts. Elara enters quietly, still carrying the calm focus from the night before. She takes her usual place at the long table and opens her script. But this time she actually reads. Across the room, the coordinator claps once to gather attention. Today we'll try part of the scene with costumes, he announces, just to get a better feel for the characters. A small ripple of interest moves through the group. Skyler leans back in her chair, stretching slightly. Rowan finally gets a wardrobe, she jokes. A few students laugh. Elara glances up briefly. Skyler catches the look and gives a small, easy smile before standing. Give me 5 minutes, she says to the coordinator, already heading toward the side room where the costumes are kept. The door closes behind her. The room returns to low chatter. Elara lowers her eyes back to the script. But now she's aware of the empty space across the room where Skyler had been standing. Without realizing it, she waits. Just a little. The rehearsal room settles into a quiet lull. Students talk softly, some rehearsing lines under their breath. Papers rustle. Chairs scrape lightly. Elara remains at the table, her script open. She reads the same line twice before realizing she hasn't actually absorbed it. The door to the costume room opens. A few heads turn. Skyler steps back into the room. She's wearing Rowan's costume, a black shirt with the sleeves rolled, simple, but the effect is immediate. Skyler adjusts the cuff of her sleeve casually as she walks forward. The relaxed posture, the calm confidence. Suddenly, she doesn't look like someone preparing for rehearsal. She looks like Rowan. Conversation in the room dips for a second. Elara looks up and pauses. The black shirt sharpens Skyler's presence, the way it fits, the way she carries herself, grounded and effortless. For a brief moment, Elara forgets to look away. Skyler notices. She tilts her head slightly, amused. Elara immediately looks back at her script. Elara pretends to focus on the page in front of her. But the image of Skyler standing there, confident, composed, lingers longer than she expected. The coordinator claps once. Let's try Rowan and Iris again. Elara closes her script slowly and stands. This time, walking toward the scene feels slightly different than before. The coordinator gestures toward the center. Rowan and Iris from the midpoint. Skyler steps into position first, already scanning the page in her hand. The black shirt makes the shift into character almost seamless. Elara walks over a moment later, stopping across from her. For a brief second, the space between them feels different than it did yesterday. Not tense, just more noticeable. The room quiets slightly. Whenever you're ready, the coordinator says. Elara starts the scene. Her voice is steady, but softer than before. Skyler responds immediately, slipping into Rowan with an ease that feels natural. They move through the lines slowly at first. Skyler listens closely to every word, reacting instead of simply delivering lines. It pulls Elara deeper into the scene without her realizing it. At one point, Elara hesitates, searching for the next line. Skyler notices the pause. Instead of breaking the flow, she shifts the rhythm of her next line slightly, guiding the moment forward. The pause disappears naturally. No one points it out. The scene continues. Something about the interaction feels easier now, less like rehearsal and more like conversation. Elara finds herself responding instead of analyzing. After a few more exchanges, the coordinator raises a hand. Hold. The room relaxes. He looks between them, thoughtful. That's the closest Rowan and Iris have felt so far. A few students murmur in agreement. Skyler's lips curve into a small grin. Elara looks down at her script, pretending to check the next line. But the comment lingers with her longer than she expects. Across from her, Skyler taps the script lightly. See, she says quietly. Elara glances up. Skyler shrugs. Told you we'd figure it out. For the first time, Elara doesn't immediately look away. Chairs scrape lightly across the floor as students stretch, talk, and flip through their scripts. Skyler steps out of position, rolling her shoulders slightly. Not bad for a second day, she says casually. Elara closes her script, still thinking about the scene. Your timing helps, she admits quietly. Skyler smiles at that. Not teasing this time. Team effort. Across the room, the coordinator calls for a short break before wrapping up. Students begin packing their bags. Elara gathers her pages carefully, sliding them into her folder without looking too closely. Skyler grabs her jacket from the chair, still wearing Rowan's black shirt underneath. For a moment, Elara notices it again, the way it changes Skyler's presence. Skyler catches the glance, but doesn't comment. Instead, she gestures toward the door. Walk out together? She asks lightly. Elara hesitates only a second. All right. They leave the rehearsal room side by side. Neither of them notices that a few of Skyler's script pages have slipped into Elara's folder. Behind them, the rehearsal room lights dim slightly as the last students head out. Outside, evening is settling in again. And without realizing it, Elara now has a reason to see Skyler later that night.